It's all gonna be okay.
Hey everybody, welcome to Talking Newman Coaching. I'm Coach Chakra, and today I'm going to teach you about courage. Y'all know courage, right? The cowardly dog. No. Today I'm going to teach you really how to cultivate courage within yourself. Tuck, what's courage? We think we know, and right, we know kind of what it is, kind of, right? Maybe there's certain points in your life when you've exemplified courage. But I'm gonna break it down real simple so you know when to use courage and why to use courage. So, I got my little fancy dancy chart of consciousness. See it right here. Shout out David Hawkins. We have the lower emotions: shame, guilt, fear, not a good place to live, very low vibrational. Then we have the high emotions: peace, love, joy, acceptance, reason. These are things that are positive, right? And when we're living in the negative, fear, the guilt, the shame, right? Life isn't all that pleasant. So how do we shift it? Well, we gotta go into courage, right? There's stages. So if we're feeling shameful, the way out of shame, right? A lot of times we're feeling, I feel shame. And then, I move out of shame, but I feel guilty that I no longer feel shameful. And now that I no longer feel guilty, feeling apathetic, right? We're moving up the stages, right? And then I'm a little afraid, and then your anger, right? So there's a greater vibration, right? And the vibration is the energy and motion. And as our energy and motion starts to vibrate higher, we create more positivity. And even though we're still in the negative, relatively speaking, anger vibrates higher than shame. There's more energy there. Shame, there's not a lot. It's just so low vibrational. It's very lifeless. And then joy is more lively, right? So when we get into courage, we're moving into the positive. And that's what we want. We want to get courageous. It's courageous to be a positive person. There's so many negative people in the world that to be a positive person, you have to stand out. You gotta be different. And that takes courage. So what's courage? Courage starts in our heart. Courage comes from the French word coeur, meaning heart, right? So when we're heart-centered, when we step into our heart, when we have the ability to stand by one's heart, we're being courageous. Which is why I always ask people, what is your dream? And the dream isn't something, this idea complex that the ego crafts. Really, our dream is our soul's, our heart's desire. Right? We all come to this world with a desire to create something, right? There's an outcome we're after, a dream, an end-all, be-all to our existence, right? And it's not even, the paradox is it doesn't ever end. So we're looking for this reflection of how we're being, and that reflection we generally want to be positive, right? So, how do we do it, Tuck? How do we do it? How do we cultivate courage? Tell you how. You gotta be brave enough to step into this center, right? Whenever I do Tai Chi or meditation, I use a little technique called the inner cosmic smile. So, I'm doing Tai Chi, right? Inhale, exhale, and I do this thing where in my class, I'll tell people, so now feel your heart. Brain can't tell the difference between your imagination or reality. So I have them feel their heart, I feel myself, and I imagine a little smile, right? And even that act in of itself takes courage because we're conditioned by society to be negative, right? Fearful people listen to authority, and the authority wants people to listen to them to make them more money. It's just the game we're playing right now. So I want you being courageous, right? And another thing happens when you step into your heart, right? You do become more of an individual. You individuate, right? You're moving up the Maslow hierarchy of needs. And that's a lot of the chakra system correlates with the chart of consciousness, which correlates with the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So until we have our base needs met, we're in fear, guilt, shame, because we're not getting the basic needs met as we move up into who am I, that takes courage. Courage, really, it's in the heart. It's about giving and receiving love, because it takes a lot of courage to love. But in order to step into courage, we have to get the base needs met. We have to get our health right. We have to be healthy. We have to know what is creatively going to be good for us. The sacral chakra, that's all about creativity, sexuality, and then we move into the third chakra, and that's the I am. How do I serve, right? Who am I? I am a trainer, right? I'm a YouTuber. I'm an inspirational person, right? Yeah. Like, who am I, right? And then we can finally tap into how do I give and how do I receive. And then the higher chakras work on more of the human stuff, like voicing that and seeing that in our mind and using our mind effectively and tapping into higher consciousness. So, how do I become courageous? Tap into this. It's so simple, but it does require stepping out of your comfort zone into the unknown, because the known is the negative. We know negativity. We know it. We know it too well at this point, and we need to start getting familiar with the positivity. We need to start making that the mainstream. I'm a positive person. I don't bash people for wanting to better their lives. I support them. I support the courageous. So if you're feeling courageous, sign up for a free 30-minute Dream Life Vision session with me, and I'll help you step into your purpose, step into your why. What is your dream? And it's gonna take courage, which is why I'm gonna help you through it. I'm gonna help you tap into your heart and figure out what you really want with your life. Let's go. So, if you like this video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this with people, right? It takes courage to say, I'm gonna share this positive video, right? I'm telling you, we're so much more negative than we realize, because it seems familiar, it seems normal. So we need to make the positive the normal, and that takes courage. So make yourself better today by being courageous, because a better me creates a better world. Thank you.
You will find the light, you will find the light, you will make it through. Every road will hear, dark clouds will clear, that's what life